streams and conversations. Hope you have a great move. You'll be missed, so hurry back to sleep soon. Take care of yourself.
Thank you. I'm so glad that you found us, Dr. Optimal. We've just got to get you into the Discord so I can keep you updated on everything once I get up there. You are in the Discord, though, aren't you? I think you are there. Good, good, good. It is. Thank you for your follow. Watch me go. I would like to watch you cook, but I can't. That's like, you have the opposite of my name. That's fabulous. Now it's quite blue. Now it's very, very blue. We might. I could do that. That's true. Oh, Buzz, thank you. I appreciate that. Nice. I like it. What would you ASMR with a food? I'm curious. Birthday tomorrow. Yeah. Look. We can't be ashamed of our age. The reality is I'm proud of my age because I lived those years. I earned it. I earned 41. I worked hard to make it that far.
Happy birthday, Misty. I don't talk a lot in chat, but I love your streams.
Oh, Buzz, thank you.
Keep up the great cooking and sewing.
You're 48? There you go. That's really, really sweet. And we're happy to have you. You don't have to talk. It's okay to lurk. I'm always very grateful for my lurkers. You guys, you're not supposed to be all nice until tomorrow. What am I going to do with this? I wasn't expecting it. My goodness. I feel like yeah. I was thinking about a year ago. I don't know if you guys remember my birthday a year ago. Do you remember around June of last year? Yeah, a little bit. I'm so flustered. I did get every knife. I did. But also, that was around the time that we had an extremely emotional stream. There was lots of crying. We were talking about having to reduce our amounts of streams or our time because of the cost of streaming. And I was really looking at having to back off from streaming as much as I was. I don't know if you guys remember. And you guys came together, and you were amazing. And we are here because of you, very much. I would not be able to do this without you. So I do appreciate you all very, very much. But what a change, you know? from where we were a year ago. Two and a half years. We started December 9th, 2019. Thank you, Mom. Okay, I think this will do. I've had so much fun. We've learned so much over the last couple of years. Like what I do now is so different. Protect your Googles. Hey, Google, set a timer for 15 minutes? I don't remember. How long? 12 minutes. Hey, Google, cancel my timer. Okay, Google, set a timer for 12 minutes. Okay. All right. So now we got that done. Let's get back to everything else we were doing. And clean up this mess. That put me behind. I mean, deep breaths. It's gonna be fine. It takes, okay, so it's gonna be, it's like 4 hours. Like the cheesecake itself has to bake for 4 hours. So I'm trying to get that into the oven as fast as possible. And having the mess up the crust like that put us back a decent amount. So I added too much butter, and so it ended up becoming a soupy mess instead of baking correctly. I'm using, see, the original crust that Babish did, he did with graham crackers, and I made something, and I made an assumption that I could use the same amounts that he did with the graham crackers, but the graham crackers are obviously much less moist. And so the butter that we added ended up just creating a soupy mess. So now we've got to get a new one baked, which I had no more of the digestive cookies cooked. Right, and they don't get soggy, right? So it was just a miscalculation on moisture. are you? Oh, well, how are you? Right, eat it at the end. No, don't be worried about that. You're all good. We're here for a while tonight. It is going to take us a hot minute. Um, Technically, I'm moving next Monday, but tomorrow is my last stream because I've got to spend the next week getting everything together and getting ready to go. So we've got tonight's stream and tomorrow's stream, and then I'm moving on Monday. But I will be back as soon as I can. I'm going to try to, basically, as soon as I get there, I'm just going to house hunt like crazy and get into a place as quickly as I can. Ishurna is dedicating a lot of time and effort into helping me. So the two of us are just going to try to get it done as fast as possible. And then we have talked about the possibility of seeing if, um, yeah, yeah. Um, Contra and I have been having some discussions about the possibility of trying to do something to keep the channel going. Eliza, welcome, Raiders. How are you? Oh no, sorry, Aries. Hello, Chef. How was your stream today, Eliza? What did you do? No, 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 it's totally fine. Hi. Welcome, welcome. Okay, here. Aurora, come. Where's the damn dog? Puppy kisses. There she is. Got her. I got her. What did you do today, Eliza? All right. Okay. We got this. We got this. Hello, John. How are you? Ooh, Swedish meatballs? Excellent. So, okay, I'm curious. I've made a lot of different kinds of meatballs, but I don't think I've made Swedish meatballs. What is specific to Swedish meatballs? I think the only Swedish meatballs I've even ever had were the ones they sell at IKEA. Yeah, and what are cowboy cookies? I have not heard of cowboy cookies. Okay, so he says to add a teaspoon of salt, a teaspoon of vanilla, it seems like a lot of salt. Bear, are you still there? Oh, oh, okay. I mean, he says I need to trust the Babish, right? Just trust the Babish. Trust the Babish. Trust the Babish. Side of cranberry. Interesting. So the one they have here, I remember there being a kind of I remember there being a kind of gravy, but we made Belgian meatballs, and they had two different kinds that we tried, and it was really interesting because one of them was a gravy that was made with applesauce, and the other one was a tart cherry sauce. And I found that super fascinating. Nice. Thank you for your follow, John. No, you're okay. I understand. It's a weird thing to get used to because it's so normal in all the other chats. All right. Let there be lemon. Hey, Mom, have you seen my knives? I've got the prettiest knives. White Dove bought these for me, and they're professional chef knives. They're Shun. I'll show them to you because they're absolutely gorgeous. I'm about to have a second. White Dove. What's that? They're Damascus steel Shun knives. Thank you, sir. White Dove. No, 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 no. White Dove is right there. She's in my chat. She's one of my mods. She's been with me since uh, basically 1 month after I started streaming. Dove joined, and she has been here every night since then. Debbie, my brother, my brother dated someone named Debbie, and um, that's the confusion. Hmm. Oh my God, that's so freaking good. Debbie is the best. Thank you for your follow. Let's... Okay, Google, stop. Debbie's the best, people. Come here, come here. Okay, Google, stop. Hey, Google, stop. Don't make me hit you. Uh, 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 uh. So let that cool for a second. Got my... Oh, we're going to leave that there. Oh, no! Did I take over your Googles? I'm going to make a mess. When you do eat the kimchi, Mom, that person in the chat you see there, named Fizzy Izzy Uwu, was the person who helped me do a traditional Korean kimchi because she is from Korea. I'm gonna cry. I am. I didn't. I didn't. Mm-mm. No, I didn't use the fermented shrimp. You want to go to Korea? Izzy, show my mom around if she comes to Korea. I hear you've been obsessed with all of the little Korean dramas. Nice. No, no, we're not. We're not. Yeah, do you? No, chef. No. Chef always says yes. You guys are mad. Mm. Mhm. 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 Mom, since you don't know the language, mhm, what they're discussing is breaking me with kindness, not meanness. They're not actually talking about being mean. He's talking about breaking me. My mom's going to get confused and think you're evil. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. I've got one extra egg. All right, so we added the 2 yolks, right? So it's 2 egg yolks and then 6. um, we're gonna use 6 whole eggs. Maybe you're following Rat King. Was it Wilfred? Is that the name of the? Where's the Rat King from? True, very true. Do not add the shell. Oh, it was the Nutcracker, wasn't it? Mm-hmm. You're right. At least I hope there's no shell in it, Dr. Optimal. Ideally, no shell. That is like I do not want to have that kind of texture. I hope you enjoy. Thank you so much for being here. Please take care. Yes, this is an enormous, ridiculous cheesecake. It's 2.5 pounds of cream cheese, 6 whole eggs, 2 egg yolks, vanilla, lemon juice, salt, and a third of a cup of sour cream. And then we're making a mousse. Nice. Oh. Super mousse. Mousse. We're making an amaretto mousse. Oh, that's frustrating. No, there's no such thing as too much cheesecake. Yeah. Well, we had the raid, so it could be people who came in on the raid too. Oh, um, no. Here. You go off. Was it two? Yeah, it was 2. I think that we have officially added everything we're supposed to add to this cheesecake now, though. So the filling is done. I just got to get that crust fixed. It's so much. But see, I plan on giving my sister some, my brother some. My mom and dad might come out. I'm taking some to my horse riding trainer and her husband and the volunteer that always helps with me out there. Um, ooh. What else you put in your tomatillo salsa? Yeah, that's why we need a lot of cheesecake. Oh, and my housemate, one of my housemates, I'm gonna give her some too, and I'll let Conta try it, but I doubt that he'll want to eat very much because of the amount of dairy in it. Okay, let's try this again. Scale. Hello. Neat. I haven't made a tomatillo salsa. I need ounces. Oh, thank you. I appreciate you being here. I'm glad you enjoyed. Okay, that'll do. What am I doing? I am getting the actual crust itself made because I had to make these cookies, right? And then you take the cookies and you put them in a food processor with a little bit of butter and make kind of a sandy textured thing out of it. Um, oh my God. Um, and then you press that down into the, oh, this is so stuck. You press that down into the springform pan. Um, Rebake it a little bit, and then we'll pour in the filling and bake the actual cheesecake. So it's kind of a process. I had tried to um, bake the cookies that we were going to use beforehand, but those were the ones I messed up. So I had to rebake those. And then he said to use 5 ounces of cookie. I am not going to use anywhere near the amount of butter that he said to use because I'm using a different type of cookie than he did. But we'll put a little bit in. Let's see what we get out of this. We're going to use the blender for other things, food processor, and we are definitely using the blender for a few things today. They are, yeah, they're pretty moist. All right, this is going to be better. We wanted a sandy consistency. Now we have a sandy consistency. We did not have a sandy consistency earlier. I am going to. I'm going to blind bake it for a sec, yeah. Just to be on the safe side. But not for a terribly long time. I think 10 minutes should do us. Okay. So, now we get this. Okay, Douglas, please take care of yourself. Thank you for hanging out with us. I'm sure it's going to be delicious. I do too. Hopefully we'll see you again soon. I actually probably would have used a bit more than he did because he said 5 ounces, but we'll go with this. A little bit more to get it to stick together. Okay. It's sticking to my hands and not inside the pan. Good night. If you would like to see the TTS, I would happily unmute it for you so that you could see how it is that I'm hearing your messages, what your name sounds like, and if you have any emotes that you tend to like to use, you can see how it is that they're going to come across on my end. You'll only want to use up to 3 emotes in one message, otherwise the bot will get you, but I would be happy to show it to you. I'm looking at this, and I don't. I may not actually want to pre-bake it. Okay. Unmute TTS.
TTS is live.
I don't know. 8. I'll do 8 minutes. Okay.
Streamlabs, thank you for following elovecats 3456.
So I guess Babish just does a bottom layer and does not do any of the sides, which I find fascinating. Hey, Google, set my timer for 8 minutes. All right, now clean up. Also, putting this back in, because I don't think a couple more minutes on that would hurt. And I want to eat it. We're probably going to need the mixer again for the mousse, huh? So Mixtapes was telling me that in England, they do not call them springform pans. There, they call them loose bottom pans, which I found fascinating. I don't feel like we could get away with calling them that here. The TTS is unmuted, right?
Dr. Optimal testing. White Dove, nope.
No.
Dr. Optimal, nope, it's live.
Oh, it's live? That I was hoping it was live. I thought I said unmuted. Did I not say unmuted?
First time chat from viewer elovecats 3456. You said unmuted.
Gotcha. So is it actually unmuted, or did it not unmute? Is it messed up today?
Jiggly Frugo, it is unmuted.
Oh, it is unmuted. Okay, good.
Longsis seems pretty unmuted to me.
They're just messing with me. That's what it is.
White Dove, do baby rage, raging baby emote. Megan Yura orca hype scream, laughing face. Ivalas 1 orange kitty.
I'll tell you what. While
Dr. Optimal, it is anti-muted.
is Andy muted? While we are waiting on that, and since TTS is already unmuted, why don't I go take a quick tea break, and I'll come back
White Dove, I surely would give you 40 Cuban pesos for a genuinely laughing emote labby. Megan Yura Orca not uncle muted.
Definitely not. Definitely not. You guys can show people all of the fun things with TTS if you'd like. And I will be right back. Am I missing anything? Okay. All right. Mute me.
You are muted.
Megan Yura Orca Mersey Dotes and Dozy Dotes and Little Lumzidivey. Love Cats 3456 Shush. White Dove, if you did a right, wouldn't you just be going in circles and not make it back? Longsis, why would you say something like that? Dr. Optimal, how much would a woodchuck chuck if a woodchuck could chuck wood? Love Cats 3456 3, and 25 Alan, thank you for supporting our beautiful talented daughter. Longsis at least 10 bark. Longsis, we control the stream now.
Voice mic is live.
Okay. Okay. We did it. I still, like, honestly, this is a lot of cheesecake even for that pan. This is like 2 or 3 cheesecakes.
What did you do?
I followed the directions.
Damn it.
All I did was follow the directions.
White Dove, grab a spoon and go for it.
Shall I start the email?
Start the email. Savage. I had a dream. I had a dream last night that me and Matt got into a huge fight because he was saying that he read Babish's cookbook and he found Babish to be
Alan,
a
I do
copy
think you
and
need to make
paste
it 2 or
fraud.
3 out of it. Longsis, what's the worst that
I
can
got
happen?
really upset and I was like, you don't know. Babish has done a lot of work
Megan
since
Yura
he
Orca
first got
quote,
started.
there is no such thing as too much cheesecake. Misty, 15 minutes ago. 69 tipsy, oh my.
Yes, we got into an argument about Babish in my dream. Okay, Google, stop.
69 tipsy contra in trouble.
I like that I don't even need to be present for our arguments anymore.
You don't have to be involved in the argument at all. I can have it all on my own.
White Dove, I would pay to watch that. 69 tipsy,
And when I
put the
told him,
knives away, Dr. Optimal, if you're
about
smart, you
the
never
argument,
argue with
do you
a
know
woman
what he
in their dreams,
responded with?
lol.
He responded with, that sounds like a chef argument. And I was like, you're not wrong. You're not. It is just ridiculous enough to be a chef argument. Okay, so we just have to get this to cool enough to pour in eggy things.
Long sis, why is it like sponge?
Why is it like sponge? It's not. It's crumbly. It's like a crumble sort of base that will sort of compact with the further bake and the refrigeration. Now we have to butter the pan.
Elovecats 3456. The top kinda looks like sandpaper.
The top looks like sandpaper. Interesting. We tested this on a different dessert, and it does work. So that much I can tell you.
Dr. Optimal graham cracker would look very similar.
Yeah, I could see that. I mean, we may really have more than one cheesecake going on here.
Long sis cooking hack?
A cooking hack?
White dove, what is buried on the oven in the paper?
That is the rest of the that's the rest of the digestive cookie dough, Debbie.
Jiggly Frugo TDS is still live, by the way.
Oh, thank you, Jiggly. Mute TTS. I got the size springform pan that Babish told me to get. So, if this goes wrong, blame Babish. They are amazing, Mom. They have really done a great deal both between um, just being an amazing support um, as friends and financially spending their time with me. I tell them all the time that this channel is as much about them as it is about what I'm doing because they make it what it is. I don't know. That's why I'm spooning it in instead of just pouring it. It's supposed to. Um, oh, you know what we could do? Do you guys want to see the blanket I made for Contra? Contra could show off on his blanket. We could do that if Contra is up for it. Um, I did do a little bit of work on it off stream, but we got it finished up just a couple days ago. I think it's gonna fit. I think it'll fit. Let's try pouring and see what happens. You would stop there? Okay. What do I do with the rest? I know, Babish, what have you done? Okay, I have a little extra. So maybe I'll make like cheesecake cups. Drink it. It's got raw eggs in it. All right, all right. Babish. You would? Okay. How much? I got the size he told me to get? He said a 9-inch springform pan. It will. Okay. Well, I would cry. It's true. Thank you, John. Is that low enough, or should I take more out? I mean, I may. That's more. Okay. Um. True. True. Okay. All right. We'll do this. All right. So our oven is at 200 degrees. There is salmonella. I'm not a fan. And you go. Be good, cheesecake. We start with 45 minutes. Hey, Google, set a timer for 45 minutes. Salamander poisoning. Are you? Oh, thank you. I appreciate that. Oh no! My text to speech just did something. I gotta fix it. Okay, I fixed it. All right. I really feel like this is an entire other pie. Like I think we could make a pie in a pie plate. With what we have left here. Babish went overboard. Babish, I fought for you. I fought for you last night, and this is how you repay me. But I do think we just have like an extra cheesecake. I hope you did. You didn't. You didn't drive yourself home, right? I guess so, Mom. Now we're gonna have to make another one. So now we're gonna start on because we're making Matt an apple pie. You did? Oh, that's lovely, Jiggly. I'm glad. You should have. Um, the we're going to do the apple butter. Of course, Dr. Optimal. Have a lovely night. I will look forward to seeing you, and thank you so very much. I appreciate you more than you know. Um, we are making contra an apple pie. And what I like to do for apple pie is to make an apple butter, and then use the apple butter as a filling around chunks of apple. The way that this all came about was because a lot of people put flour in their apple pies in order to keep it from being too wet. But apple skins have pectins, and the pectins are a thickening agent, right? So I thought, okay, well, what about if instead of using a flour, I make an apple butter with the skins? We have our pectins there, and it has always created a really, really super appley, delicious apple pie. So I've got several different types of apples. We're in the final pie, there's going to be, I think we're using, I can't remember if it's Gala or what kind, green apples and Cosmic Crisp apples, right? But we'll do the apple butter today, and then tomorrow we'll actually bake the pie. We're not going to do the baking today because our oven is taken. So we can do the crust for Contra's pie, and we can do the apple butter, and we can do our mousse. And when we do the mousse, we have to open the Bicerana. We are. Yeah. I have woken people up with the food smells, for sure. My one of my housemates was trying to go to bed earlier today, and I started making something up, and she couldn't. She was like, "Oh my God!" But that was a Mediterranean chicken. I took it's baked with like olive oil and onions. So I took the olive oil and the onions and made an onion gravy, and then threw the chicken in that and just put it on rice and then topped it with the tzatziki that we made. Do you guys want to? Yeah, we should do apple stuff first because that's got to cook for a while. No, only food. All the food. All right. I also like putting a little bit of fresh ginger in my um my apple butter. So I take all of the seasonings that we're going to do, which we're going to have like vanilla and cinnamon and some ginger. I think that's it. Maple syrup. I also use maple syrup, but real maple syrup, not that stuff that they sell in America and call maple syrup. And of course butter. And then tomorrow we're gonna make New Mexican stacked enchiladas. We slow cooked some pork and beef last week, and that's in the fridge currently. I took the juices from under the meat and I refrigerated that. We pulled off the fat from the liquid there, and the fat we're going to use to fry our tortillas in, and the juice we're going to use with New Mexican chilies to make a sauce out of. We could make tortillas today. That is feasibly something we could spend a little time on. And then fry them tomorrow. And all of that we're making because these are like my favorite foods. The New Mexican enchiladas and um, the cheesecake are two of my absolute favorite things. Oh, oh, good night, Mom. I love you. Thank you so much for being here. I appreciate it a lot. And you'll have to come by more in the future whenever I get moved so that I can see how you guys are doing. I really, really hope you get to feeling better. I'm sorry that your lungs are bothering you. Please tell Daddy I love him. Okay. Right. Why? Why? I got both moms by today. That's crazy. All the moms. You'd almost think they're gonna miss me or something. All right, Lumi. What do you got? You got any interesting questions for us? I think I can finally start to calm down because we've finally got that in there. By the way, if you guys are new here, uh, XL00MYX, or Lumi, as we call him, is an amazing streamer, a very dear friend, and you may enjoy dropping him a follow if you like game streams, if you like good conversations. He's good people. No, you. We are making apple butter, Izzy, so that we can do Matt's apple pie tomorrow. Oh, you mean what are we doing as far as Lumi? We were talking about what to do with stream today, and so Lumi pulled up the Reddit questions page. Because we're going to be here for a while. Mm-hmm. So I put him to work. Some mean streamer. Also, Lemmy, I do really appreciate you coming by the watch party. It was nice having you. Okay, love cats. Thank you so much for being here. I appreciate you. Take care. Let's throw a little bit of this lemon in here. It's a very, very juicy lemon, so we're not going to put all of this in there, but little. And this is the part where I don't measure anything, and I should, but I'm not going to, because we're just going to taste and go. Good. Oh, I should have made the powdered sugar before I did this. Now we're going to have to figure out how we get this dry enough to do the powdered sugar in it. So, here we go. Oh, actually, hello. Hello, friends for dinner. Welcome. How was your stream? What did you do and did you enjoy it? Thank you, Chef. Has it been a long weekend? Oh, did you make that cake? Very nice. What kind of cake did you make? And of course, as I always tell you, if you need to do any self-care stuff after, oh, Izzy, that makes me so happy. I'm, I'm super psyched to hear that. If you need to do any self-care stuff, please feel free. No pressure. We love having you, but I know that a lot of times by the time we finish stream, we're exhausted. So. I feel like I'm gonna need a nap here in a minute. She found a substitute in her area for the New Mexican chilies. Hmm. Out here, I think they say the closest thing is California chilies, but there's one that they have out there that is different from what we have. Ooh. Oh, you did your devil cake. That's right. How did it turn out? Did it look like a deviled egg? I remember now talking about that. That's wonderful. I'm so glad to hear it. It does sound like a ton of fun. Okay. In you go. Down you go. Hmm. That is super neat. It's really, really cool. Okay. I think it needs, I have to compensate for the fact that it will have vanilla later. Oh, it needs a touch of salt. Maybe a little bit more lemon juice and cinnamon. I can't really taste the ginger either, so I may put a bit more of that in as well. So more of everything, basically. I have not ever tried to make a cake that was like a, what do they call those? I don't know, they have a name for them. What in the world do they call those? A cake that looks like something else. I have. Buttercream frosting is delicious. It can be really sweet. That's the one thing I have a hard time with. Is that sometimes to get it to do what it needs to do, there has to be a lot. Yeah, I can see that. I can see that. Sometimes it's fun to make a mess, though. All right. I think once we add vanilla, that will be good. Let's get this cooking. All right. Oh, yeah, yeah. I understand. It's really hard to use Twitch to make things neat. It is a lovely place to be, but uh, if it's your only income, it's rough for sure. And it costs a lot to do, you know. Um, Getting, especially stuff like the cooking streams, trying to get everything you need to do it, and also for me, I'm about to be living on my own, and if I don't find people who are willing to purchase food, um, it's not realistic at all for me to actually cook every stream. I will have to find other things that we can do because it's just too much food. Even feeding 3 people, cooking every single, like 5 nights a week, is too much food. Hmm. For proof? What? Proof of what? Oh, to prove it to yourself? Yeah. I was thinking a lot of why I do it is because I had to teach myself everything I know. And um, I kept trying to find other people that I could learn from and that I could share what I had learned with. And it was hard. It was hard to find anybody that was doing anything like what I was doing. And online recipes and stuff were just really not trustworthy. Um, and so it was a matter for me of sharing information and learning. Um, so I can at least put out there what I know so far and have other people who've learned things give me more that I can do more with. And then we can just keep creating together. So it was very much, um, I hoped for an exchange of knowledge and a place where that would be welcome. And I definitely have learned a great deal. What I came here with, like what I started with, um, is so minute compared to what we've come to. It's really crazy when I start thinking about it. Enjoy your cuddles, Bella. Hey Google, check my timer. 13 minutes. We really started that late, didn't we? I'm gonna be honest. I don't know if we're gonna be able to actually show all of this cheesecake by the end of it, because if it's not even been 45 minutes yet that's been in the oven, like my God, that's insanity. Has it really only been in the oven for 30 minutes? I will show you in 13 minutes. I have to take it out. Oh, oh, that's really lovely. Um, we've got it in a springform pan. It's large. It's large. That much is for sure. At 45 minutes, he suggests taking it out and running like a fork or something across the top to pop any bubbles. You can go down in heat now. So I will pull it out here in a little bit, and you can see where it's at now. But this cake bakes, after that, it still bakes for another like 3 hours. Um, so I don't know. We'll see how it goes. But we do still have the mousse to do. I just don't think the mousse is going to take that long. Um, it's not in a water bath, right? It's just a really low, slow bake. The mousse does require powdered sugar, um, which I will have to make because I don't use cane sugar. Um, I've got coconut sugar, and so what I'll do is I'll wait for this to be completely dry, and then we'll throw the the coconut sugar into the Vitamix, and we'll make a powdered sugar with it. Um, which is why we're going to do the crust for Contra's pie next, and hope that this has enough time to dry as much as possible. I will not. Okay, Longs. Thank you so much for being here. Please take care. We hope to see you again soon. Um, we'll put the mousse on the cheesecake tomorrow, right? We're not going to do that today. So I'll wait until stream to do moussey things, but we'll make the mousse and just have it for us. Um, all right. I took all the trimmings from Contra's pork and I'm making bone broth so that I can use that to make the risotto for my sister. I'm not sure if she's ever had risotto. Hmm. Okay. What was this? What was this? I think maybe this was our, what actor can no one replace? Hmm. Oh, I know what this is. Mm. I'm so terrible with names. Anybody got any ideas? This is what was left over of the digestive cookie dough. That's what it is. So I'm going to lay it out and we'll bake that after the cheesecake is done. Um, actor can open your place. Oh, it's not a riddle. It's just like my idea of what actor do I think of couldn't be replaced. Hmm. See, this is a tough question because it depends on how you're looking at it, right? Like for a particular role, or like as a human. Um, yeah, yeah. Fucking famous people. I feel like some actors always play something of a version of themselves. I know, that's what I do. Um, so like for instance, to me, Ryan Reynolds always plays Ryan Reynolds, right? Like he acts in the sense that that he portrays emotional responses, but they're his. Like he's always him. Uh, so in that sense, Ryan Reynolds is not replaceable because nobody else could actually be Ryan Reynolds. That's as good as I got, though. It's my best answer. You're so right. And George Carlin. And George Carlin. Yeah. George Carlin, Betty White, Robin Williams. These are people that can't be replaced. Debbie's really got it. True, true. That is impressive. Um, Audrey Hepburn. I've never seen anybody like Audrey Hepburn. And she had something that was uniquely playful um, and graceful and sophisticated. Um, there were layers to her as a person, I think. Um, and I've never seen anybody with her particular type of energy. Does he? Hello. I could tell you some that don't make good baby names. I knew a guy. Well, they aren't objects actually. They're just words. I knew. What? Um, I knew somebody who named their kid Crash. And I knew a friend who wanted to name her daughter Pixie Blue, but BLU. Inanimate objects that could be a name. Chef goes by chair. Does that count? There's lots of tree names and flower names that are pretty. Like willow. Well, Chef, the problem was that when he started it, I was imagining that it was some sort of play on words, not like a legitimate question. And so my brain started in the wrong place. Okay, Google, stop. All right, this is the part where we have to pop any bubbles. Don't you just smell delicious? Come here, you. So we're supposed to take a fork and just run it across the top of this to pop any bubbles. Yeah, it's nowhere near cooked. Oh, shoot. I'm going to have to go look at that question again because I missed it. It still has 3 hours to cook, Chef. No. Oh my God. No. Fuck, 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 fuck. Oh my God. Oh, that was almost a nightmare. Hold on. Um, Jesus Christ. Yeah, yeah, that was terrifying. Oh my God. Okay. Ugh. That was really, really scary. That wasn't the problem, Chef. Hold on. Hey, Google set a timer for 2 hours and 45 minutes. What happened was when I went to pick it up with the towel, the towel hit the spring latch and it opened the latch. Um, okay, Lumi. So what I almost had was fucking cheesecake goop just spilling out of my pan all over the place. It wasn't about the heat. Yeah, the latch came undone. It was fucking terrifying. No, no. But to be fair, it couldn't be any higher than like it that that cheesecake is not that hot right now. Because the oven is only at 200 degrees. when we finish the bake, when we finish the bake, it'll only be at 160 degrees, right? So it's not hot right now. Right. In the end, you pop that up and you're going to pull it up and your cheesecake will have nice straight sides. But it was almost really dangerous and it scared me.
Cake is not a lie.
That's the first time I've ever used a springform pan. So, um, I now know I have to be much more careful. Bear, has that ever happened to you? I mean, it's so scary. Apparently, I just needed to cause a little anxiety on the night. You haven't. What are you worried about? That I haven't used one before, but I've never owned one. Ah, hmm yeah, I gotcha. Yeah. Okay. Oh, thank you, Rat King. I appreciate that very much. Only if you like hit the latch. That was completely my fault for um hitting the latch. And the latch is just like easy to open. Which is probably supposed to be convenient. um but if you like grab the pan nowhere near the latch, which you can totally do, then you should be safe. And on the upside, the upside is that even though even though it did that, nothing spilled out. So I mean that's something to consider. Like even with opening that up, no cheesecake spilled out, which is shocking, really. Um, all right, pie crust. It's terrifying. Yeah. I don't think I am, Lumi. I was going to try to finish the cheesecake on stream, um, but I got started so much later than I meant to because I had to redo the bottom bit. So I think I'm going to finish the bake off stream. It'll be 2 hours and 45 minutes at this temp. We'll get it up to, like, I'll have to test the temp on it because what I'm looking for is 160 internal temp. And then I crank the oven really high for 15 minutes to get it browned on top. And then I have to leave it out on the counter for 3 hours. And then I have to refrigerate it overnight.
Cake is a queen.
It is. So with all of that to be done, I don't think we're going to end up finishing it on stream because it just takes so long. I mean, I'm sure there are many ways to make a cheesecake. So, you try. This is a particularly long bake. It's also a particularly large cheesecake. So we're going to do all the other stuff that we need to do, and we're going to check the time. Basically, that's my plan at this point. If I had gotten it in immediately like I meant to, we might have been okay. But I didn't. Uh-huh. Uh-huh. I'm going to put a little cinnamon in his crust. And the tiniest bit of sugar. No. He's going to have to do better. Mm-hmm. Mm-hmm. I still have carne adobada in there. I mean, who doesn't? Who doesn't like lions, really? Jiggly definitely likes lions. So we've got um, almond flour, coconut flour, tapioca starch, a little cinnamon, some salt. We're going to do palm shortening and an egg. And this will be the pie crust for tomorrow. I suppose we could even like press it into the pie plate and have it ready to just be stuffed into the oven. No! This is my tactic for chef, and it's not to be used against me, Lumi. When it comes to like intentionally trying to annoy me, what you have to remind yourself of is the fact that I made it through raising teenagers. Um, oh, it's all going to be very interesting, isn't it? Well, that's why I had that extra egg, is because it was for this pie crust. Uh-huh, uh-huh. I really want to figure out how we could manage to do some outdoor streams. I really, really do. I don't know what would make it completely possible, but um, it's I want that to be a big part of my life up there. Um, and so if we could find ways to actually integrate that some into stream, it would be really lovely. If I find something beautiful, I could take you guys and show you.
Blind people wandering in the wilderness stream.
Sounds like a hit.
See, that's a pair.
Um, Not really, but Bear was talking about there being a like Microsoft or Windows Pad tablet, and I'm wondering if they would have the ability to do it on that. All I have right now are iDevices. And the iDevices don't have the like continuous scroll reader. Now, if I'm touching the spot of the screen that has somebody's message on it, then it'll tell me what it says. But I would have to just keep touching the screen over and over and over again, basically. And then if you guys didn't talk, I'd be annoyed with you. But then if you talk too fast, I wouldn't be able to keep up with you. The other option would be, well, I don't know. I don't know what the other option would be. But maybe I could try to brainstorm with other people who do any kind of outdoor streams and see what people are doing. It almost seems like the thing to do would be to find a way to stream and then also have somebody like on a Discord call or a phone call that could be telling me true, true.
It's actually a pretty cool idea.
Yeah. Contra liked it, Debbie.
So, like, if they ever try to warn you about something, the lag will make it so that they'll be like, look at the pole, watch out.
And then it would already, yeah. Mm-hmm. Yeah. No, too late. Well, and sighted people get this panicky moment, right? So when they see me about to run into something, they usually say stuff like, stop, or wait, and that doesn't give me any info. So I just have to like stand there and be really still until they tell me what the hell they're like upset about. Well, okay. So here's the thought, right? If I were to Discord video call somebody else who was able to run my stream from their computer, they could stream the Discord call and be talking to me and tell me what chat was saying. That would work, right? So feasibly, it could be done. Uh, no, I don't. Well, I don't know. Theoretically, it could be done though, right? Mm-hmm. Okay. Is it? Yes. Okay, okay. What about if I Discord called? No, I can't. How could I Discord call my own computer? Because here's the thing, right? That's how you can have the TTS actually working on my computer, I think, or working on the stream, is if I did a Discord call to my own computer. I don't even know if you can have two Discord accounts, though. hmm I mean, theoretically, it could be done. And since I've got editors, when and if we needed to shut the stream down, they can end stream for me.